Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm so excited for this one. Alright, day one. Alright. Them 8-bit sound effects. Some good games, thank you. Yeah. I've got a couple solid games. Look at that animation, though. No animation in the first 4 cases. Hang on a sec. I don't remember anything about this. Oh, hello. That looks very much like Mia. Oh my goodness, why is the sound crackling? Hang on. It's really distracting. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's get it. Oh wait, we need to do an intro. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. For the YouTube peeps who are catching up. Hey guys, my name is KittyW25. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are finally going to start case number 5, a case that I have never finished before because it's huge. And I lost the walkthrough that I printed. Wasted a lot of paper and ink for that walkthrough. So, you know. Let's just jump into it. Alrighty. I'm still hearing crackling. I don't like it. Anyway, I need to get into my my Phoenix Wright voice, which is just my voice, my normal voice. All right. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. Oh, why did I cringe as soon as I said that? It must be just on my side. I don't know why. It keeps going with the music. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22, 10:02 a.m. Oh, thank goodness we skipped Valentine's. I am nearly as lonely. No, Phoenix is nearly as lonely as I am in real life, so, you know. You don't want that. That's like feedback, you know, microphone feedback. That's like a feedback of loneliness, you know? Alright. I didn't test this before. Okay, hi! Hello? Okay. The voice mod works. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. Okay. I'm only gonna do voices for certain characters. Not the old man anymore. Not the judge, because that nearly killed me last week. So much dialogue. Especially in the trials. Let's go. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Because I'm obviously a woman. Not assuming anything. Because, you know, this game was made way before... Okay, let's just... Before I dig myself into a hole... No. Okay, let me try and explain this. Mia Fey, I feel like, is an obvious female name. That's it. That's how I'm going to explain it. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister.
Maya? Could it be?
Okay, I'll hear you out. I can't speak anymore. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator?
Alrighty. Let's talk. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, wait! Only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader, but I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Great, another future professional in training.
So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia?
So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah.
Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister. I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it.
Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
But before that, let's ask what her relation to Mia is. How are the sound levels? Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? I don't know. I'm a bit nervous with the levels. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh, the music gone down. Huh? Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Alrighty. What do we have? Do we have just the attorney's badge? Of course we do. I'm an idiot. It won't be a Phoenix Wright Fridays if you don't hear I'm an idiot from me.
I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived.
God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to erase this here? I understood, ma'am.
What was that all about?
Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor?
Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like...
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Alright. Let us go. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21, at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh?
In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy.
I was arrested on the spot. Caught red-handed, as it were.
Well, that's just great.
I love the songs, dude. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize this district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana, what happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, was she in the class ahead of... Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she?
You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey!
It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
Sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright... excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. Huh? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this.
Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what.
That's such an awkward sentence or awkward word to end that sentence as well. I'm about to find out what. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know? I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that.
What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation.
Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Oh, okay. She was so excited. Alrighty, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there! Oh, who's this? Supposed to be. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Oh, hello. He's a striking fella. Well, what do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and he's up to no good. Folks. Mum. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Of course he's shaving with a blade, eh?
Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Oh, it's the stream hiccup. No, why? Oh no! Did you miss out on my my beautiful American Western accent?
Oh no! Looky here, looky here, Bambino. I know how. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. This is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory. Territory! With a mother load of evidence. With a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's yours, at what's ours. I don't know how to do accents. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You wanna?
What's this guy talking about?
10 seconds, that's a long time. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Oh, he's gonna be a baddie. Was that a hombre? A friend of yours? Kind of. Sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems.
Oh, Renegade Sky Ninja! How are you, my dude? Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're staying safe. Staying healthy. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy. Hi everyone. My name is KittyW25 and I'm a variety streamer doing stuff. I'm really bad at accents, so have fun with that. You're playing. It seems like you were playing Apex Legends. I can't read. What is wrong with me? How's that? How did that go? Did you win anything? Did you win any games? I tried playing Apex Legends. I'm really bad at it. I kept dying so quick. Anyway, yeah, welcome. Hope you enjoy. You got one win and had some fun. Nice, dude. That's like the life. For me, at least, you know. If I could get a win like that, nice. But yeah, you haven't missed much. This is the 5th case of the first game. I don't know if you know anything about the game Renegade. The 5th case was added during the DS re-release for this game. This game originally released on the Game Boy Advance in 2001, if I remember correctly. And it only had 4 cases. Then they re-released it on DS, added this case. It's huge. It's a huge case. Never finished before. So I'm looking forward to playing it for the first time. Yeah. Let's get going. We just got the case and we're doing some investigating now. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Well, wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific?
Sounds like theft to me.
Oh, you got your 400th follower. Nice, dude. Nice, congrats. Oh man, this game is so good. I found them. Oh. Everyone, that word is foldable. I read it as fondable. What is wrong with my brain? A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Well, then open it. Oh, okay. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? Oh, they do? Oh, it's good though. If you've never experienced the games, you should. Either watching it or playing it. It's one of those games where it's like worth it to buy multiple copies of, like on different platforms. It's so good. It's it's so good. That's all I can say. I love this game so much, and I've loved it since I played it on the DS. When my DS used to work, and now it doesn't, and I'm sad. Okay.
By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now. Look at the raw record. Look at the court record. Okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of the A button. Do I really wanna? I have no choice. Oh, man. Oh, it's the victim. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID 584-2189. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be blue inner thoughts because of the brackets. But because it wasn't blue, I didn't use my voice mod. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. We literally just pressed the button on the wallet to open it. Goodman's ID is added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on.
Alrighty, let's continue. Let's get as much information as possible. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Or maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose? The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, was it Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Alright, let's... Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. It is Einstein, right? Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? The wonderful Bean Einstein? Yeah. So what we're doing is we're trying to find clues. Because our client, her sister, has confessed to killing this guy, the detective that we just found the ID of. But we know, because every case has started like this, we know that our client didn't do it. So we need to figure out what really happened. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You could see the whole parking lot from up there, from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense.
Alrighty, we got the door. think the phone has something to do with it, because it's lit up, so I feel like it's gonna come into contention later on. Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say? See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Alright, because it showed the phone picture as well, it's definitely gonna be part of it. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way.
An oil drum. It looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested.
In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious. Alrighty, alrighty. Ooh, hello. That's more clues. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Oh, here we go. Here comes the terrible Western accent. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do this. Well, I didn't read it. Well, partner.
The sheriff.
Like I said before, this here is our claim. Our claim. Our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. To bite the bullet. I don't know how to do accents.
Scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well. Ah, I see Cheetah. Thanks for the follow, dude. Oh, hello. Are you okay, game? Are you dying? Also, what happened to the alert box? Oh. Hang on. What'd I do? What'd I do to the alert box? Oh, there we go. It was very slow. Oh my goodness. Why was it so slow? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. How are you? I see Cheetah. What do you like to be called? Because I feel like I'm butchering your name, like I'm butchering this Western accent. Icy is okay? Okay, I'll call you Icy. How are you, Icy? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. No, it's a bad accent. I can't do it. I can't. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cavesa. Cavesa? That's a very Americanized word that I've never used before. Cavesa, you like.
Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up Vittles, Saloon, Cavesa.
Maybe we should just check out room 1202. The High Prosecutor's office.
In any case, stay away from that car. From the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim.
Right. Great.
Alright, so we can't go to the right side. Great, maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Oh, there's another character. Excuse me, were you two all set? Us? Which one's this character? Oh, it's a woman character. Nice. Nice. I don't...
What's this? She couldn't be...
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. I don't know. I'm not gonna do a voice for her. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Ooh, that looks good. Both of them looks good. Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Also, don't you love the fact that they've... Localization team. Every time we have Phoenix Wright Fridays, I talk about the localization team. Boom. Top-notch work by the localization team. Seriously. Thanks.
Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Oh, she did the hair flip! Oh, and her eyes changed. Very anime. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am.
Yipes, she means it.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. Inequity. Oh, what's... So it's iniquity. Iniquity. Is that what you're saying, Mum? Iniquity. I need to look this up now. Mum, you've done this. Look what you've done. Dictionary.com. Iniquity. And then...
Inequity.
Inequity! Inequity, I was right! Lack of equity, unfairness, favoritism, or bias. That's what it's supposed to be, though. Right? Lack of equity, injustice, unfairness. But I said it right. It's the right way to say. We love a good fancy word? Exactly. Exactly. It is a very fancy word. You know what my favorite fancy word is? Thaumaturge. It's just a fancy word for magician. Thaumaturge. Yeah. Thaumaturgic is magical. Literally. It's my favorite word. My second close second favorite word is sycophant. Oh. I don't know. There's just something with the word. Yeah. Oh, so good. All right. Prosecutors, they have no qualms. Oh my goodness. Qualms. Oh my goodness. Now I need to look that up again. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should just have dictionary.com up all the time. Just so I can search up the word and then listen to what it...
Quam.
K-W-A-H-M. Quam. It sounds so funny when the dude says it.
Quam.
Okay. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. That sounds like a dirty word. Quam. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors.
Why though? Why? If you know, because you've played the game, please don't spoil it, because I've never finished this case. I've played this game before on the DS, never got around to actually finishing the 5th case completely. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. Oh, they spelt it wrong then. Yes. Oh, so okay. Inequity is I-N-E-Q-U-I-T-Y, but the saying that they were trying to do is den of iniquity, I-N-I-Q-U-I-T-Y, a place of immoral behavior, usually of a sexual type. That's what they were trying to say. Okay, let's talk about the localization team. They've done really well, okay? Let's just say, translating from Japanese to English is a hard thing to do, right? Japanese is a hard language. Let's just give a hand to the localization team for a bit, you know? Because they brought us amazing goodness like Will Powers, Jack Hammer, and Lotta Hart, okay? Great names, okay? Great names. But they did make a spelling mistake, which completely changed the meaning of what they were trying to say. Yeah, they got the whole phrase wrong. So I feel like Den of Iniquity is a bit worse than Den of Inequity. Anyway, now that we've graciously worked that over, let's continue. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light.
Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, mister? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Oh, that looks good, actually. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. It actually looks good. It looks like one of the Indonesian dishes that they spread the fish like that. The only problem I have with that dish is, you know, if I get choked by the bones, I'm not happy.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, mister, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not.
But maybe. Unless... Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, mister? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure.
Alrighty, don't want to present anything to her, she's evil. Let's go to the High Prosecutor's office. Oh, there's a steel samurai. Oh, it's Edgeworth's room. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What, that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Oh, let's do my Phoenix Wright voice. Not my Phoenix Wright voice, my Edgeworth voice. Phoenix Wright. What? No, I haven't yet.
So what do you want to eat?
I don't know. Are you buying?
Why are you buying? Left over a lot. You want to buy? I'll lend you.
No, I don't have money.
I'll lend you.
No.
Why?
No, I owe so many people money already.
That's alright.
No. Leave me.
Lower.
Sorry, what was his voice again? Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
That voice.
Hey, boy! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and...
Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I... No, it was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. Well, we're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream.
So, the body was found in your car? Go ahead. Say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Oh, wait, what did you say? Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop.
But
some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Skye. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember. 2 years ago? I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife that I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Murder weapon usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth?
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Wow, Phoenix. Wow. Come on, can't he take a joke? Too soon, Phoenix, too soon. It's only been 2 months. You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Alright, so shall we examine?
Yeah, let's examine this. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Prosecutors.
Huh? What's that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year.
What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for king?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
king of prosecutors. Kind of like employee of the month, only better.
Okay. On the day of the murder, he was given to Edgeworth.
Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket. Right.
I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding.
Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name before, somewhere before. And beside it, a giant steel samurai.
Wait, isn't Wendy the old woman? Wendy Oldbag?
Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy? Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée?
Oh, it is Wendy Oldbag. I don't think so. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange, why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you.
He's got a tea set, nice. Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking hobby too far.
Alright. I'm guessing this has something to do with the case, because it's got like a foggy thing around it. It's like the artists are trying to get your attention to it.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? Nah, it's nothing.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm just stupid.
Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Alright. I guess we present... Oh, no, we don't want... he's not that bad. Let's just present it to him. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh!
He'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed.
Alright, can we talk about the... It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you.
He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow.
Okay, we can't talk about him. Oh, hang on. We can sort of talk about him about this, though. Let's see what he says about it. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes. Right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works. Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Cool. Does that open up Yes! It did open up a fourth thing. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidences for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves in our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Alright, 5:12. That's 3 minutes before the witness said the murder happened. This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh no, it's a new character. Oh, it's this guy. I like him. I remember him. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your... Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Oh, wait. The voice mod was on this whole time. Poor guy, looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
I like Officer Meekins. Right. Yes, sir.
Oh, he caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Oh, thanks.
He seems to have finally calmed down at least.
Cool. Cool. We got another area to go to. Is this still blocked? Hang on. Oh yeah, it is still blocked. I can't even go to the right side with where the car is. Alrighty. See, I told you, Mr. Saints. I told you the mascot was gonna come in again. Also, my ear is itchy. Hang on. Let's continue. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's department? Prosecutor's office. My bad. Probably because they shouldn't really like each other. Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. And the traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Look how creepy he looks. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the blue badger. No, badger, I know. You're the best badger. He's the best badger of all time. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. It's Gumshoe. I can finally do his voice. Yay. Hey, pal! Hey, pal! Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well... Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey! I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no! Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's just... It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe? What did you do to this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is the chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman is in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Okay. Can we present this? Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it in to the police.
It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim!
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Okay.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
Okay.
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Okay. That's the same. Okay. So that's just the same. Alright, let's take... We got new things. Nice. 2 new things. Whew. So this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lana's confessing as much.
He's in a tough spot again.
Again?
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal. There have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people will be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
Okay, that's all we got on him. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'd be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Okay, I feel like that's just Gumshoe. So let's talk about this guy. I was wondering about that.
What? What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe.
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. A work of art designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Blue Badger... No. We are part of... We here in the Kitty W25 channel are part of the Badger Brigade. The Badger Brigade is better than the Blue Badger Squad. Because one, it's 2 letters, so it's easier. And 2, Badger's cuter. Look how cute he is. Look how cute. Look at him. He's so cute. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's cute. Exactly. He is very cute. He is a bit of a prick, though, sometimes, so gotta watch out, you know. He might be a French bulldog, but he acts like a cat. Let's be honest.
And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We bet the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot.
Oh, that'd be the Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West Los Angeles.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Hey, nice. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Alright. We can still look at this. Oh, is it still the same? Why isn't it got a tick? Okay, now it has a tick. Alright, can't be bothered looking at anything else. Let's go. Let's move back to the underground parking lot. Alright. Looks like the investigation is still going. Oh, is this what's-her-face? I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Yep. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong? Drawl. What's wrong with what? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking for, like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Especially since he's not a detective or anything. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. Oh, my bad. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. I don't know how to do accents. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case, something to catch his interest? There's something I wanted to ask. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Alright. It's the same thing. Okay, so let's just present him with... Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right to the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog. He holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it.
Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. The clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore.
That was quick. Alright. Now we can talk to him. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little bit more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty dog there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna who told me the tale.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angela Starr.
One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Autopsy report. That report. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together in a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason we didn't do much work. He didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You call me out, they shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy-shoed detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really?
Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation?
Alright, that's very sus. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that?
Shall we check it out? Yes, please.
Right, let's check it out.
Oh my goodness, the game is taking over. Oh, you do it so slowly. Oh, we can zoom in. The phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
Whatever. Let's check this phone out.
Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know?
I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids.
Okay, I'm guessing this is the next thing.
Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Ow! Ow! Thanks, Mum. Ow. I hit my ankle on the chair. Ow. And then my mum's like, "Don't hurt yourself, Joel." I'm so funny. I'm so funny. This is what I have to deal with. This is my family. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button. It's a samurai, I think. I want this as my ringtone. I wish ringtones were still a thing and I want this to be it. Da, 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 da. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see your partner. Pressed the redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? Well, that belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody. Right after the crime. Look. Look. Luke. The last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard her phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ring tunes. Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman.
Last call was made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Okay, interesting. And called Phoenix's phone. Why? A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion.
This appears to be the car where the body was found.
It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. B block is through there. That's where the visitors park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door.
I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Alright, that's it. I think that's all we got. Wait, what's number 2? There's 1 and 3, but where's number 2? That's it. Alright. Oh, we got London Sky, nice. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of there is a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and his sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gone to me. Maybe it's the dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because what he did... Oh, he was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, till he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
Alrighty. I don't know what else to... Maybe he'll say something about this. Alright, compadre, count to 3, huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence in someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me never visit Texas. Alright, he doesn't care. So we have to move somewhere. We have to move... Should we go back to High Prosecutor's office? Nope, nothing there. Police department?
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing about things I don't know about.
No, I wouldn't want you to do that either.
Good.
Okay, what about this one? Okay, it's the same thing. I don't know what to do now. Oh. Is there anything else?
There's no need to push this again.
What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind, it's nothing. Alright. Okay, I don't know what to do. Okay, let's take a look at the... Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. So 4 to 5:30. That's a really weird way to write about it. Detention center? What am I supposed to do? Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda. Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip, I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been to the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Okay, we got nothing. What do we do? What do we do? Do I actually need to open up the walkthrough? Alright. I need to do the walkthrough. Okay. I'm stuck. Rise from the ashes. I really don't like looking at walkthroughs. Let's take a look. Locations. Okay, good. Day 1 investigation. That's what I'm up to. Go to the detention center, then go... Underground lot. High prosecutor's office. Letter of introduction. You must first... Okay. Letter of introduction. Then we go to... the cell phone. Wait, you can examine the open... Wait, is that what I was missing? Apparently you can examine the open trunk. Oh my goodness. No wonder. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 675, 2nd of December, I'm guessing. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either.
Alright, victim's note added. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and the cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing that's still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It was her phone. It's a Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Okay. Now we got that.
A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
Of course you don't. It's only chapter 1 of the case. It's a massive case too. Of course you don't know everything. There's so many twists.